What up, guys? CP the Tool Addict here. Woo! Here we go. We got the December Mac Tools flyer. We're going to charge it. Charge it up. Now, just a real quick deal, guys. If you're noticing and you're in horizontal form and you're looking on your phone, turn it vertical. I'm recording this in vertical format since YouTube has changed some platforms, so it allows you to be able to do this. I think this is a little bit better way to show this flyer for me on the on my tablet, and I like showing it like this. You guys can let me know. I know there's going to be a few guys that aren't going to like it, you know, and it is what it is. This shows the picture a lot better. You know, you guys can see the whole thing, and I don't have to do a whole lot of zooming, so it's a really nice option. But anyways, you see the charging bundle on the front here. We're going to jump right into that. $334 for the high-vis battery service bundle. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is a Clore Automotive, and Mac has been selling these for years. And I have bought plenty of these Mac jump packs as well as the Clores. I don't have a problem with buying either one of them. The price is not a huge difference. If you go look up the Clore Automotive JNC 660, you're going to see it's for right around $130. Sometimes it's going to be a little bit higher. You could jump up to a 770 for about $180. This right here is right around $100 for this charger here. Part number is an MT5 1400 OR, and I've done a video on the Clore one here recently. You guys can kind of scoot through my videos. I'll try to throw a link in there if I can. This right here is an awesome charger, in my opinion, especially for doing battery maintaining while you're working on stuff. It's not the end-all be-all, and as a few guys had given me, you know, crap about, which I knew, it's not, when you're working on BMWs, you have to have the 100 amp stuff, and I understand it's not the end-all be-all. But this right here has served me very well for doing a majority of all the domestic cars that I've ever done, for doing flashes and reprogramming. This is a nice little bundle because these two right here it's a good deal. $334. It's not a bad deal. You get the whole bundle there. You know, it's gonna cost you about $250. Probably buying it outright at Amazon, and you spend a few dollars more. Help out your Mac guy. Most likely, he's going to handle the warranty for you a little bit easier. And you can only get these colors through them if the color thing is an issue. If you buy it through Clore, I think they only carry the red now and maybe a blue. I think you can get through them. So either way, I don't, you know, it's kind of one and a half of the others, a dozen of the others. You know, it's a great bundle, guys. This jump pack is definitely my go-to. I have the Nocos, and I will have some videos coming up about the Nocos. I'm not impressed. I bought the Noco GB40 the same time last year as I did this, but I've already had two of these JNCs, and every time I've strayed away from them, I've always came back because the JNCs just work time and time again. 7 years, 10 years, longevity on them, and the rebuildability. They have an $85, $85 no hassle, no haggle rebuild coupon that comes with them. I'm promoting them pretty heavily, but that's because I believe in them, guys. I'm not just a guy out here getting stuff for free and saying, hey, this is, you know, great. I paid for this stuff, and I'm telling you straight from the bottom of my heart how I feel. Moving right along, though, we're going to talk about this. We got the rotary polisher, 7-inch, and then the variable speed 5-inch kit, $399, $379. Then we have the bundle for the MDT-10, not the bundle, excuse me. We have an MDT-10, and we have a Scout. You have a $500 and $1,000 rebate. You have a extra free year of software. Kind of a good deal. These things run about $5,000, I think, off the truck. So if you can get it down to $4,000, maybe a little bit of trade-in, not a bad gig. Good scan tool. Boom! Here we go. That's right. I hope you're awake now. The bundles, guys. Here we go. Here's where Mac comes in hot. These bundles are awesome. The TM500, an awesome TM500A. I couldn't remember. I couldn't see the part number here. That flexible magnet is a lifesaver. I actually pulled a valve out of an engine one time that dropped down in because of that tool. Or no, excuse me. In a timing chain set in a BMW, I snuck around and got that thing. I'll tell you what, I would have had to tore the whole engine down. It took me an hour to get it out, but that tool right there, that tool right there, one day will pay for that $39 in one single day. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next year. One day it will. Flexible claw, definitely another one. And the 16-pound magnet, great deal for $39. Underhood service bundle. The hood prop tool, I don't use that much anymore. In fact, I lost that. I got a different one now, and I don't use that anymore. This right here I use all the time, and they also have a vice grip one that I bought last year. Same thing, guys. Mac Tools is repetitive on their sales. They do different deals. You know, they're not quite always the same, but these things happen every year. So, and then the underhood light, 2,000 lumen, rechargeable underhood light. Great deal for $249, guys. Look at that, 2,000 and 1,000 lumen, 40-inch light. I wish it showed the size on here. That's my only qualm with this deal here. Another big deal that's been going on here, guys, is people have been talking about the bundle. Now, I had one subscriber tell me that he really enjoys the Mac ratchets, and I've had another subscriber that says he absolutely hates them. The quarter, the 3/8, the bundle for $520, and it comes with 2 batteries, a charger, a bag. That is about $200 cheaper than you can buy a Snap-on, and about the same price as you can buy a Milwaukee. In my opinion, the battery choice for these are a lot better, and I'll tell you this much, the switch and the switch on the back is a lot better. The torque is not as impressive, and they're basically, I think these only change the anvil kits. The tools themselves are about the same size. I have not had any experience with these, so I'm not going to really talk and say they're the cat's meow, but still $520. And if you had something to trade in, you could come out, possibly getting that whole set for $400. Wouldn't be a terrible deal for a guy that's wanting to get a ratchet and save a little do-re-mi, you know. And I think they're probably decent. And, you know, the other thing, like I said, the reach. This is kind of a mid-reach ratchet. I will say that about these. These are longer than the Milwaukee, shorter than the long head, and the trigger still is better to me than the Milwaukee because it's not that paddle that gets crammed up in there. But you do have a bigger battery on the bottom. So, you know, whatever, take it for whatever it is. Another badass deal. 48-piece, 1/4-inch impact drive socket set. Expert brand, $205, and you get the magnetic socket adapters. I will tell you these adapters are a little bit thicker. They have some chrome ones that are a little bit better. I've had them for years, and I absolutely love them. Those I'm not super crazy about, but for $205 for the 1/4-inch set, not a bad gig. The 1/2-inch drive, 1400 breakaway, lighted impact. That thing is an absolute hog. For $419, this might be something I finally get stepped up into that impact. Been waiting for that deal to run around for a long time. You know, it's I have an older impacts, and guys, I'm telling you, 1,400 foot-pounds. The air impact is lighter than a battery-operated, and it's got a light on it. You know, air, like I said, air for me is not dead because I trust an air impact more. Snap ring plier bundle. These are a different little bit of snap rings here. These are kind of interesting little deals here. Smaller, 90 degrees, 2 internal, 2 external, 2 internal, 2 external, 4-piece, $149. Don't know much about them. Ain't going to say a whole lot about them, but they probably aren't too terrible because I like the fact that they're solid. I definitely like this style of, you know, snap rings. Another smoking deal for USA-made sockets, and I know some of you are going to gasp, but 763, 3/8 drive ratchet set and 1/4-inch drive ratchet set. These sets are awesome, guys. I love these little cases like this. A lot of guys, before you get organizers, you can take the lid off these boxes and set them in tool boxes, tool carts. Body shop guys. I can't tell you how many body shop guys I've ever watched have sets like these, and this is all they work with all day long. Not a bad deal. USA made, 100% Mac quality, top of the line. This would be their premium stuff, guys, and that's why it's a little. But save $521. That is no joke. $763 for that nice USA made set. We got the air hammer bundle, short barrel air hammer kit. Now, a lot of guys ask me all the time, this is a 401 shank. What's the difference between a long barrel and a short barrel? Well, the short barrel actually hammers faster, so it's not quite as nasty. The MPH 1911 is a harder hitting, longer barrel, so a longer stroke, so it's a more longer think of it like this: swinging a hammer in a short space or swinging a hammer in a long space. That's the simplest way to put it. And you get a free air saw, $3.99. I've heard guys tell me that they like the shorter barrels sometimes, and they like how they hit. You'll have to comment in that box what you think, but the air saw and that with it, that's not terrible. We've got the brake piston dual pad spreader, $59.99 disc pad measuring tool. Those are kind of nice. We got a brake bundle kit for $99.99. $136 for the brake wrench kit, which is the one that bleeder, so you can put it on and it bleeds fluid out through the hose. Kind of a nice little deal. I always just use a hose and a bottle. The hub cleaning tool for your impact. That's got a 1/2-inch drive input and then the rotary disc, so it's about $100 for all those. Your choice of color for the pick set, which is a master Mac grip high vis, or the orange pick set, red pick set, orange, green or orange. They're doing everything green or orange. 16-piece set, guys, $200. $200. The Mac HD. Love this configuration. Just wish it was in a little bit longer box. Love this little deal over here, and I love a smaller hutch. I don't want a bigger hutch if I get a box. Mac, you guys heard me just talk about this stuff, so 440 pounds per drawer side. The color options look really killer on these things. The gray, the green, the blue, the red, and the orange. These are old muscle car colors. Another smoking deal, guys, right here. Clean up those welds. Lifetime guaranteed, long carbide burst set. Now's your time to pick these up. These are one of the hot deals you're going to want to get on this. One of the top recommendations, I will say, of this ad. If you don't have these, get these. Once again, for $109, this tool will pay for itself in one day, I promise you. We had this happen, and we had to run all over Kane to get one of these so we could get down in somewhere to knock the head off of a bolt to get something apart. It was on an intake on a ProMaster is what it was. Fluid evacuator, a long story, but fluid evacuator, $129. The fluid syringe, all this for $129. These things normally run about $100, so you're getting that for free, basically. The $209 for the DeWalt automatic, or the atomic cordless one-handed reciprocating saw. The 600 lumen work light, and get the pocket light when you spend $228 to get that. This light's kind of cool. I have heard mixed reviews on it, but it is a find your light. So this light, you got a little deal on it, and it'll send a signal to it. That's what the noise is for, or the little speaker is right there for. This charging port is like your old cordless telephone. If you guys are old enough like me, you know them old cordless telephones that used to have the finder on them. RBRT hex bits, $69.99, $54.99. More RBRT stuff. You see the prices really drop down on these guys. 17-piece quarter-inch set. Time to pick those up. One of my favorite sets right there. Probably one of the best-selling sets they have. It comes in handy for me. You got to remember, this is smaller stuff, so make sure that if you're looking at something to get something like that, that it's for you have a lot of smaller hex and metric Allen sets. List price normally $164, $99.99 on that, and I love that set. I have used it several times, saved my butt. That's one I always recommend. Then we have the Speed Hex. I don't recommend these. I was not a fan of those. Tried out a few of them. 36-piece quarter-inch drive professional bore set, $79.99. I'm pretty sure that's probably IPA makes that, but still probably a pretty competitive price right there on that guy, $79.99. I'm sure it's not far off. $299 for the bundle kit for the quarter-inch brushless impact driver. I still have mine, still love it. Have no complaints about it, and that's a good deal for that kit. Save $102. Expert long wrenches, $299. I've heard a few guys say they absolutely love these. They are zero. They don't have the zero offset like the Mountains, and they are 12-point. So that is a little bit nicer of a deal, and they're not too terribly expensive. Plier bundle. Guys, these things come out all the time. I'm not super impressed with these. $99. I know some guys like them. If that's your cup of tea, that's your cup of tea. We got some shirts and belts and coats. $49.99 for a fleece youth. Oh, that's youth jacket. I might have to snip me up with that little right there. We got the trapper hat. I might get up on that. That's kind of a cool little deal. More t-shirts, more shirts and whatnot. Max got some killer apparel. Flannel. These things tend to get popular, I'm guessing, right around this time of year. $69.99, kind of a nice deal. Toys, I got a little fuzzy picture there. You know, nothing that you guys haven't seen before. And then on the end, we have the air tool holder, which you see I have one of those. Those are rebranded from Lyle. $21.99. And then the battery cable crimper, $49.99. Don't forget, you can always be your own boss if you don't have a Mac tool dealer. But anyways, guys, that's the video for you. That's what I got. I hope you're excited about the next month's Mac Tools flyer. Definitely some killer bundles. Don't forget to tell me if you guys find the Coletta Dragster. Let me know down in that comment box. Every one of these has a hidden Coletta Dragster in them. If you haven't seen that, it's kind of fun. Makes it neat when you're looking through the flyer. So, appreciate you watching. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.